What's up guys, we are back. I'm gonna do a couple of double uploads, so we're back on, of course, schedule, because we have been slacking and lacking after the trailer dropped, of course. And I'm gonna make a couple of videos. So one of the videos I want to make is my team prediction. I'm not sure if I'm gonna drop this first or second, probably second. So yeah, but today we are doing a prediction on what I might run during the playthrough. We're gonna do a playthrough, of course. Oh, I got a capture card and everything, so it's gonna be amazing when it comes out, of course. I can't wait for the game. So I'm gonna go into the second screen, and here we are. We're in the Brilliant Diamond and the Shining Pearl hideout, boys. And I want to say, I think, you know, having the starters as Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup. What if they get a Mega, right? Then this list is gonna be totally different. Same with any other Pokemon that might get a Mega, and this all might be different, but these are predictions for now. So, let's start, alright? As my starter, I think I'm thinking of going Empoleon or going Infernape, right? I already used Turtwig lots of times when I was younger, and my first starter was Chimchar, of course, because I really like them the most. But we might change it up. But for this video, my predictions, what I might run is gonna be Infernape is gonna be the starter of the team, or Chimchar is gonna be the starter, and Infernape is gonna be the man of the team, of course. You know, even though it's against like NPCs, you know, he has a good moveset like Close Combat, Mach Punch, Flare Blitz, Acrobatics, all those good moves, and that's really the reason why. I mean, there's not a lot of fire types in Gen 4, unless they add a lot of Megas or new fire types. Regional, if they're gonna do regional, I don't think so, but if regional. But otherwise there are a lot like Heatran, Magmortar, probably Rotom Heat, and not so much else. Like Magcargo, Camerupt, what do we have? Torkoal, but like it's not a lot, it's not a lot. And they're not also as good as, of course, my boy, Infernape right here. Second up, I'm going to pick up probably my favorite Gen 4 poke. It's actually a Roserade. It's also the poke that my favorite gym leader uses, Gardenia. So yeah, I'm picking up Roserade. That's probably 100%, right? Unless there's an amazing grass type that beats it, but I don't think so. So I think I'm gonna run with the Roserade for the whole run. Because also normally early in normal Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, it's early to get and easy to get. So we're probably gonna pick up Roserade and keep it like that, of course. And then after the Roserade that's gonna be added to our team. Also, we're picking up Roserade because double poison, double typings. Like we have a lot of double typings in the team, and that's pretty much nice to have always. Like more type coverage. So we have firefighting and a grass poison. So we have a lot of base covered here. Not so much grass types in the game that are actually good. You have Tangrowth. That's actually Tangrowth's Gen 4, if I'm correct. So Tangrowth's a pretty nice one to have. Anything else coming up like fast? Yeah, of course. How was it? Turtwig. The Turtwig evolved line, of course. That's also a thing. But no, I don't think anything else pops up really fast, like 2 seconds in my head, besides Tangrowth, really. So that's really why, and I really like Roserade. That's one of the main things. Next up we have Floatzel. This is an interesting one because I always liked Weasel, but I never used it, alright? I always use Gastrodon or Gyarados, never use Weasel. So that's a big chance of us picking up as well. The biggest chance of us picking up here are Roserade 100% probably. And then between Weasel and Infernape is based on a Mega. If, let's say, starters get a Mega, we might pick up Empoleon then, and then change it up. But it's nothing is set in stone, right? Everything can happen, and then something will change the team up eventually. So, but yeah, Gastrodon's in the game. We have Gyarados in the game. Quagsire is there. Azul's pretty good. But not, yeah, I mean, if you have huge power, I guess there's a lot of options and a lot of ways to be covered. But I like Floatzel. It's a solo type. water. So it's not the worst, it's not the best, but I really like it. Next up we have number 4. It's gonna be Hippowdon. I've never used Hippowdon in a playthrough, or actually in game besides PvP, really. And that's really the only place I used him and played with him. So that's why I'm picking probably him up. Maybe instead of a ground type, we're gonna add a ghost type or an ice type. Like Weavile is a good option. Frost is a good option. Frost is gross and ice, of course. Also one of the pokes I never used. But there's still bug type that we don't have in the team. Probably fairy types because Gen 4 will we have fairy types because it's of course a newer game. So I expect to have fairies in there. So there's a lot, there's a lot of options. But Hippowdon's rarely used by me besides PvP, and that's also rarely. So we might see how it goes. But I mean, there's so much good options as well, like Gligar. That's one of the biggest options. That's amazing. It's a flying ground. And it's a really good move that also does a lot of damage. Instead of Hippowdon does decent, right? So, but I mean, I'm gonna use what I'm gonna use, right? We'll see in the playthrough. If we get a shiny, we're using the shiny the whole way through. So that's a nice voice crack, by the way, as well. Trying to hide it, but doesn't work. Alright, next up we have our boy Honchkrow. I mean, I always use the Raptor, and I want to change it up a little bit with a different flying type. Staraptor is probably the one I'm picking with. I think he should be able to learn fly. If he doesn't, that's gonna be a rough one. That's gonna be a lot of cutting in episodes just to be able to fly. But yeah, Staraptor or Honchkrow. Staraptor is so often used. Then I don't really want to use him, so I really want to go with Honchkrow or maybe another type. I really want to use Gen 4 Poke, right? That's based on this team, only Gen 4 stuff, by the way. So that's really why. And our last poke, we're not picking up a Dragon Ground type that you might have expected, a Garchomp. We're not picking up any Dragon type, so we're actually picking up a Steel Psychic type, and it's actually going to be Bronzong. And this is also a poke I never use. I never ever use. And I mean, it's not bad, I guess, right? We have Bronzong and we have Hippowdon. Nice trick from sort of in a PvE part of the game. But we also might do a little bit of fun during the playthrough, like battle Damon, battle Mike, battle Sven or Stefan. Those are friends, of course. So we might do a little bit, like a one episode, the weird thingy, like we're gonna do a battle against someone, like who's also on the same spot as us in the game. Who knows, But it's probably the team I'm gonna be rocking with. Nothing is guaranteed. Like if we get a Mega Yuxi, I'm picking that up. If we get a Mega Apollyon, Apollyon Growlithe, nice. If we get any Mega Starters that look amazing, well, we might have to change my plans. But this is probably like a really solid team that I really like the idea of to run. Of course, nothing is set in stone. Everything is changeable and replaceable. So, but this is what I really want to, just make a real quick video of like what is the stuff I really like in Gen 4 or want to use. So it's a quick video, boys. But we're back and I'm making videos. So, yep. See you guys later. Peace.